So this 28th sum should be done as a homework with two different methods, payback and ARR. Fine. Now we are doing 29th sum as per NPV method, but I'm giving you 29th sum also as an homework with different other two different methods. One is payback period and other one is discounted payback period method. How about if I give it as ARR method also? Yes, we can do it. Why not? So page number 215, sum number 29, note down homework. I hope you are noting it down. Sum number 28, homework with payback and with ARR. And sum number 29, illustration number 29, page number 215, homework with payback period method, with discounted payback period method, and with ARR method. Okay. Now let's start this sum as per NPV method. I'm going to teach you that. Fine. You can send those pictures in Google Classroom. I will check it. Fine. See, company Maharaja Private Limited is planning on investment in a new project. The investment budget of the company is 30 lakhs. कंपनी का इन्वेस्टमेंट का बजट कितना है? The budget of the company is over and above 30 lakhs. The company will not be able to invest. So they are giving you a budget. Limit of the investment is 30 lakhs. The company has following two investment alternatives. Now company is looking after two different projects to be invested. Now project one, which is uh, carrying a cost of rupees 30 lakhs. Also, there is a project B which carries a cost of rupees 30 lakhs. That means both the project has same cost 30 lakhs. Useful life. Project A has 5 years and project B has 6 years. The project B has little long life as compared to A. Cost of capital A 12%, B 12%. Okay, it is very useful because with the help of this cost of capital, we will be able to calculate PV factor. And with the help of PV factor, we will be able to calculate DCI because we need DCI column, no? In payback period method and in net present value method. Sorry, discounted payback period method, net present value method. We need DCI column. Okay. So what is given? Cash inflows at the end of the year. Now nothing has been disclosed about the nature of the cash inflows. What do you mean by cash inflows? Cash inflows is nothing but net profit. But here about net profit, nothing has been disclosed. Example, have they disclosed anything about net profit as net profit before tax, after tax, net profit after depreciation? No, they are not disclosing anything. So we will have to consider this would be the final net profit, and that type of net profit is available to each one of methods whatever I require. Whatever I require is already given. According to payback, it is net profit after tax but before depreciation. According to ARR, the same profits will be treated as net profit after tax. According to net present value method, these same profits will be treated as net profit after tax but before depreciation. So I hope you understand this point because we have already cleared. This point has been cleared previously. I'm not giving you something new. Okay. So these are the profits for 5 years for project A and profits of 6 years of project B. Find which project the company should select on the basis of PBP, which is your homework, discounted PBP, which is also your homework. I'm repeating PBP, homework, discounted PBP, homework, ARR, homework, and now we are doing net present value. Shubham, yes, I will repeat. See, these are the profits which are given here: 7 lakhs, 10 lakhs, 9 lakhs, 8 lakhs, and 4 lakhs. 5 years net profit is given. Now, see, about net profit, they are not, they are disclosing nothing about it. They are disclosing nothing about the net profit. What kind of net profit is it? Net profit before tax, net profit after tax. What do we need to do? Add depreciation, less tax. Do we need to do anything? No. Why? Because they are disclosing nothing. Nothing has been given about the nature of the net profit. So what we will assume? We will assume that these are the profits as per the given methods. These are exactly those profits as per what we require. Now payback, if I talk about payback, okay, example, payback. What do you need? Net profit after tax but before depreciation. Okay, so 7 lakhs, 10 lakhs, 9 lakhs, 8 lakhs, 4 lakhs are the profits as same as net profit after tax but before depreciation. That means you don't have to do anything. Don't add back depreciation. Don't deduct tax. No, nothing has to be done because we don't know that whether it is before tax, after depreciation. We don't know. So this is the final net profit which is available to you for payback. Okay. This is for payback, net profit after tax but before depreciation. But if I talk about ARR method, now in ARR you want net profit after tax only. So now you will say 7 lakhs, 10 lakhs, 9 lakhs, these are the profits after tax but before depreciation as per payback period method. But as per ARR, it is net profit after tax. The same profits will be treated as net profit after tax in ARR method. I hope I'm very much clear now. Okay? Now, when I come to NPV method, I again want net profit after tax but before depreciation. So again, these same figures will be taken as, will be considered as net profit after tax but before depreciation as per NPV method. As per NPV method. Okay. Now let us start with NPV. Write down. Wait. You can do it with me. Okay. We can do it together. Wait. I think this is some number. You all tell me which sum is this? 16th, no?
Yes, ma'am, 16.
Very good. 16th sum. And we are doing as per NPV method. Project. Mute. Project A. Mute. Who has unmuted? Prathamesh, mute. Project A. What is the cost of project A? Let's look at the question. The cost of the
30 lakhs.
project A is 30 lakhs. Very good. $30 lakhs is my project's cost. 30 lakhs. You can go on doing it with me. Don't waste your time. Okay. So project A cost is rupees 30 lakhs. If you don't get to understand anything, you can look at the screen and follow me. Okay. Project A cost rupees 30 lakhs, and then step number 1. So what is step number 1? Calculation of CI, which is already given, comma DCI, which we will calculate with the help of PV factor. Okay. And sorry, यहीं पे हम सब एक साथ कर लेंगे. TPV, total present value, and NPV. आपको याद होगा हमने एक सम किया था NPV का. मैं आपको स्क्रीन पे बताती हूँ. देखो ये NPV का हमने सम किया था उस दिन, याद है? सारे चारों के चारों स्टेप्स हमने एक ही टेबल में खत्म कर दिए थे, याद है? ये देखो, स्टेप नंबर 1 कैलकुलेशन ऑफ CI, DCI, TPV एंड NPV, एवरीथिंग इज डन हियर। ठीक है, मैं इसको कॉपी पेस्ट करके नीचे लेके आती हूँ, इसमें हम चेंजेस कर लेंगे, इट विल सेव अवर टाइम। ओके, here I can paste it. So you tell me CI, प्रोजेक्ट ए का CI क्या क्या है? 7,10,984. So this will be 7 lakhs, 10 lakhs, कितना था? 7,9,10,984 ना?
9 4 yes ma'am.
9,84 है ना राजा? 84,
8 4
8 lakhs, लास्ट था हमारा 4 lakhs। ठीक है ना? अब पीवी फैक्टर कितना है हमारा, वो भी देख लेते हैं क्वेश्चन में। 12%। लेकिन अगर आप देखोगे ना तो 12% निकालने की जरूरत नहीं है, देखो ऑलरेडी दिया हुआ है, दिख रहा है? अब देखो, अगर आपके पास ये नहीं दिया हुआ, अगर नहीं दिया हुआ तो कैसे निकालते हैं? ये देखो, पीवी फैक्टर, पीवी की फॉर्मूला क्या होती है? 1 अपॉन ब्रैकेट में 1 प्लस आर ब्रैकेट क्लोज, एन को हमको रेस टू में डालना है, रेस टू एन। So raised to n will be like this। ठीक है, बस इसी फॉर्मूला में वैल्यूज पुट करनी है। ये देखो 1 डिवाइडेड बाय ब्रैकेट 1 प्लस r, व्हाट इज r? व्हाट इज r? 12%, मतलब 0.12, 0.12 raised to how many years a project A has, how many life project A has? 5 years। So n मतलब number of years, so 5, but this 5 will be given, will be written as raised to 5। Now 1 divided by, okay, 1 plus 0.12, it will be 1.12, understood है? Okay, raised to 5, raised to 5। Now this 5 will be raised to, ठीक है? So this is the way you have to solve it। Okay, so 1 upon 1.12, take up the calces, calculate 1 upon 1.12, 1 upon 1.12, what is the amount of first figure? What is the amount that appears on the calci?
0.89.
0.89, very good। Again press equals to, see, आपको सिर्फ equals to press करते जाना है, you have to keep pressing equals to। when you give a input to calci 1 upon 1.12, it has to be done only once, 1 upon 1.12 is equals to 0.89 is equals to, yes, tell me, is it 0.71? इक्वल्स टू प्रेस करो, 0.71 आएगा। प्रीति ने रॉन्ग लिखा है, 1.79 रॉन्ग है, देखो कम होता जाएगा, बढ़ेगा नहीं। 0.89 आया ना, now it will go on decreasing, discounting factor means it will go on decreasing, not increasing। tell me 0.79, Kajal says 0.79, 71, okay, again press equals to, is it 0.64? Come on, it is just a practice of pressing equals to. Come on, be quick. 0.4, 0.636. So we have 6 as a third number. So we have to increase one number by, increase second number by 1. That means it would be 0.64. Yes, tell me now. Press equals to again.
मैम
0.56. Yes, tell me.
मैम सेकेंड ईयर में 0.79 आ रहा है।
नहीं, 7.1 आएगा बेटा, 7.9 नहीं
7.1
आएगा। मैं फिर से बताती हूँ आपको, रुको। 5th ईयर का कितना आ रहा है? 5th ईयर का
वेट
कितना आ रहा है?
0.57.
57. ओके, ठीक है, ये सबका ठीक से आया। अभी देखो फिर से सुनो, आपको कैल्सी में इनपुट क्या डालना है, देखो ये वाला, सिर्फ इतना जो मैंने हाईलाइट किया है, फाई को मत डालो, फाई को कुछ नहीं करना, मैंने हाईलाइट किसको किया है, 1/1.12 कैल्सी में डालिए, फिर से डालिए सारे, डू इट वंस अगेन, 1/1.12 कैल्सी में डाला, equals to, now whatever I say please do it and don't rush, do it with me, press equals to, answer will appear here on the calci, 0.89, press equals to 0.71, press equals to 0.64, press equals to 0.56, again
Ma'am,
equals to 0.57.
मैम मैम
Yes.
मैम सेकेंड ईयर में ना 0.7 आ रहा है और थर्ड ईयर में 0.71 आ रहा है।
यहाँ पे तो मेरे पास ऐसे नहीं है, अच्छा ओके, मैंने गलत लिखा है, ठीक है,
हाँ
ओके ओके सॉरी, 0.797 आ रहा था आपका, उसको हम 80 बना सकते
ma'am.
हैं। देखो 0.797 आ रहा है ना सेकेंड ईयर का, प्रीति ने लिखा है देखो,
Yes, ma'am. इसका याद
0.797 आ रहा है, तो 7
हाँ
जो थर्ड नंबर है ना 7, वो 5 से ज्यादा है, मतलब 79 को एक नंबर से बढ़ाएंगे तो 80 हो जाएगा ना, है ना। अच्छा थर्ड
Yes,
कितना आ रहा है,
ma'am.
थर्ड
0.71.
71, ठीक है, और फोर्थ कितना आ रहा है,
0.64.
64, ओके, मैं समझ गई, मैं एक एक नंबर आगे बढ़ा दिया, चलो। फिफ्थ कितना आ रहा है, फिफ्थ,
तो राइट है वो.
ठीक है, 0.57 राइट है। आई रिपीट अगेन, 1/1.12 into if I put this into calci, I will get the answers as equals to 0.89, equals to 0.80, equals to 0.71, equals to 0.64, equals to 0.57. So this equals to, you have to keep pressing this. Suppose for 5 years you want, keep pressing it for 5 years, you will get the answer. Keep pressing it for 6 years, you will get the answer for 6th year also. For n number of years you can calculate in a short and quick method. Okay, now what you have to do is, you have to multiply this PV factor, you have to multiply, जब दिया होगा तो आपको कैलकुलेट नहीं करना है, पीवी फैक्टर मैंने आपके लिए करवाया, ये पीवी फैक्टर यहाँ पे दिया हुआ है ना, वो मैं दिखा रही थी, देखो हमारा सेम आएगा, और देखो सेम आ रहा है हमारा, ठीक है। हाँ, फॉर्मूला अप्लाई किया ना, तो उसके बाद सिर्फ इक्वल्स टू प्रेस करते जाइए, ये खुद ही आंसर देता जाएगा आपको, ईयर वाइज। अनु समझा? आगे बढ़े, देखो 7 lakhs इंटू 0.91, आंसर क्या आएगा, 7 lakhs इंटू 0.91, व्हाट इज द आंसर? चलो जल्दी जल्दी करो, अभी तक मुझे लगा आप कर लिए होंगे मल्टीप्लीकेशन।
6,23,000.
Yes, please once again 6 lakhs. The first figure is 6,23,000. How do we calculate 6,23,000? 7 lakhs CI into 0.89 PV factor, we will get an answer which is known as DCI, 6,23,000. And the next one is 8 lakhs. Very good.
8
Very
lakh
good.
है.
Next.
36 lakh 39. 6,39,000.
6,39,000. Very good. Sorry.
5,12,000.
Wait. Next is 5,12,000. Very good. I'm getting very quick answers. And the last one.
2,28,000.
Yes, please do it correctly. Okay. I want right figures. Okay. Now add all these 5 years figures. 6 lakhs 23, 8 lakhs 639, 512, 228. Add on these all 5 years figures and we will get a total which is known as total present value. And what is that? What is the total present value? Yes, may I get the total value?
28 lakh 2000.
2000. Is it correct? 28 lakhs 2000. Is it correct? Everybody else, please. Yes. To 28 lakhs to 2000 is correct one. But I can see there is a loss because total present value is shorter than investment value. Okay, so there will be a loss. There will be a negative answer. There will be a negative answer that has to be kept in bracket. That has to be shown in the bracket. So 28 lakhs 2000 minus 30 lakhs is my initial investment. See this. 30 lakhs is my initial investment. Okay, so what is the final answer? Net present value. It should be in bracket, huh? It should be the
1,98,000.
But we will write it as net present value only. The heading is written as net present value only. The answer has to be shown in the bracket because it is loss. Okay, this is the way you have to calculate. This is the way you have to calculate for project A, and the same way it has to be done with project B. Project B में कितने years बनाएंगे हम? See, look here, I'll tell you. Now this was the project A. Now we will do as per the project B. Let me come to the next. Write down these same, copy down these same things as a heading. And copy down this heading and wait for a minute. I'll show you. Okay, this is project B that we are going to start now. Okay. And the cost is 30 lakhs only. Cost of the project B is also 30 lakhs. Okay, you can keep it as B. Sorry. See, we have two projects, no? So you can keep it as A and that is as B. B. Okay. Show it as B. Okay, fine. Now it is okay. Okay, project B cost 30 lakhs. Step calculation of CI, DCI, TPV and NPV, that would be same. So this is my step number 1. Okay. Now what are CI? CI कितने हैं इसके? 6 है. तो देखो total 6 CIs हैं. Total 6 CIs है मेरे पास. $8 lakhs for 4 years, 6 lakhs 2 years. So what has to be done here? This is my 8 lakhs and this is all for 4 years same. I can just copy it here, copy paste it. I don't know why it doesn't take zeros with it. 8 lakhs for 4 years, okay? 8 lakhs for 4 years. And then we have 6 lakhs and 2 lakhs. So this would be 6. And one more column has to be added here. What will I do? Insert column to below. Okay. मैं आपकी कंप्यूटर टीचर भी बन रही हूँ, है ना? 6 lakhs, 2 lakhs. Okay. 6 and 2 is correct one. And 6th year का, अब देखो 6th year का PV फैक्टर कैसे निकालेंगे? देखो फॉर्मूला सेम डालनी है आपको, ये वाली फॉर्मूला 1/1.12 दिस 1/1.12. ठीक है. अब आपको 6 टाइम्स इक्वल्स टू प्रेस करना, 6 टाइम्स इक्वल्स टू प्रेस करना. ठीक है. तो 6th टाइम्स जब आप प्रेस करेंगे ना इक्वल्स टू, यू विल गेट अ डेसिमल आंसर जो कि 6th आंसर होगा, 6th ईयर का पीवी फैक्टर होगा. वैसे तो मुझे दिया हुआ है पर मैं आपको क्यों बोल रही हूँ, करके देखो, जैसे आपकी प्रैक्टिस भी बैठी और पक्का भी हो जाएगा कि आंसर मेरा राइट है कि नहीं। देखो 6th ईयर का 0.507 है, पर मुझे 2 ही डिजिट्स चाहिए, तो 0.51 हो जाएगा। ठीक है, और आंसर क्या होगा? 2 lakhs into 0.51. What should be the answer? 2 lakhs into 0.51. What will be my answer? Yes, somebody please help me out with the answer. Oh, ये
मैम
सारे
1,02,000।
हाँ, पर ये सारे चेंज करने पड़ेंगे ना बेटा।
यस मैम।
एक मिनट, ये ना सब आप करने वाली हो, मैं नहीं करने वाली। ये सब आंसर्स आपने चेक करने हैं, राइट है कि रॉन्ग है। ये फिलअप करके मुझे कॉलम बताइए। आई एम गिविंग यू 2 minutes। ये सारे कॉलम्स फिलअप, ये डीसीआई के सारे फिलअप करके फिर मुझे बताइए फाइनल कितना आ रहा है। आई एम गिविंग यू 2 minutes फॉर दैट। So 8 lakhs into 0.89, 8 lakhs into 0.80. Like that, we have to complete DCI column and make the total of DCI column. That will be known as total present value. Calculate it. I'm giving you 2 minutes.